Hello ladies and gentlemen, this is KID the Man bringing you guys my first ever toy unboxing video. Let's take a quick look at the box of the Psycho Rangers Team Pack. Here is the front of the box. As you can see, all the 5 Psycho Rangers looking very menacing. And here is the back of the box, showing you the 5 Psycho Rangers with their signature weapons and the lightning effect parts. Well, that's enough of the box. Let's open it up and take a look. Here we have a bio of the Psycho Rangers in various languages. If you want to read it, pause it now. Now here's a look at the Psycho Rangers with everything that they come with. Let's take a closer look. Now we've got that out of the way, let's take a look at these guys individually on the red carpet. And here we have the Psycho Rangers on the red carpet, fresh out of the packaging, along with their accessories. So let's take a look at the Psycho Rangers individually with their respective accessories and of course the posabilities. Here we have Psycho Red, Psycho Blue, Psycho Black, Psycho Yellow, and last but not least, Psycho Pink. Psycho Red comes with his sword, an effect part similar to the one we got with Lord Zed. And we have the Psycho Storm effect part with a close-fisted hand. Here's one final look. Here we have Psycho Blue with his axe. Here's Psycho Blue with his effect part. It's the same effect part if you were to get the single pack Psycho Blue. Now we have him in his Psycho Storm effect part and his close-fisted hand. And here's Psycho Blue going mad, probably because he's just a skin for Psycho Green in Legacy Wars. Here we have Psycho Black with his lance. Here's Psycho Black with a new hand mold. As you can see, 2 of his fingers are attached to each other. His left arm fist hand is still the same. And here he is with his lance and his Psycho Storm effect part. And here's Psycho Yellow with her Psycho Sling. Do note that only her left hand can grab it correctly. For some reason, the molding of the right hand cannot. Here's Psycho Yellow with 2 new hand molds, one Psycho Storm effect part, and a close-fisted hand. Here's Psycho Yellow one last time. And last but not least, Psycho Pink with her Psycho Bow. Here's Psycho Pink with a Psycho Bow. Now if you look at the previous clip correctly, you would see that there is a groove on her Psycho Bow where you can clip on the effect part. And here's Psycho Pink with a Psycho Storm hand and close-fisted hand. And here's Psycho Pink ready to shoot up a storm. Posability. Every male Psycho Ranger can look up that far, can look down that far, rotate 360. Currently he has a tight ratchet joint, but his arm moves out this far, and it's very hard to push it even higher. Rotation at the arm, double ball jointed elbow. All their hands can rotate 360 and can even go up or down. Chest can move side to side, go all the way around. Upper torso swivel. The ab crunch can go down that far and go back that far. No waist swivel. Legs can spread out that far, can kick forward and backwards. The sculpt of the butt is actually hindering the back kick. Upper thigh swivel, double jointed knees. He's got a boot cut swivel. Feet can move up that far and move back that far. And finally we have the ankle pivot. I forgot to mention previously that his head actually swivels as well. The girls are pretty much the same. They can look up that far and look down that far. A head rotation. Rotation at the arm. Arm moves out. Bicep swivel. Single jointed elbow. A rotation at the elbow. The hand can move up that far and move down that far. Swivel at the hand. Bicep swivel. Can crunch forwards. Crunch backwards. No waist swivel. A beautiful spread. Kick up that far and kick back that far. The butt cut of these figures really does prevent them from kicking back further. An upper thigh swivel. Double jointed knees. A boot cut swivel. Feet can move up that far, can move back that far. And finally a beautiful ankle pivot. Well, there you have it, folks. The Hasbro's Power Rangers Lightning Collection Psycho Ranger team. I'm going to be off script for a little bit. So I have placed the Legacy Psycho Red at the background. That way you guys can get an idea of the height difference, size comparisons and everything. All of the Psycho Rangers, they are in scale with the other regular Rangers. Pros and cons? First of all, I love these figures. The painting and the sculpting of these figures are amazing. You can clearly see that Hasbro has really put a lot of thought and effort into making these figures as show accurate as possible. Now, I do have a few minor gripes. I guess everyone also has the same issue as to why did they release Psycho Red and Psycho Blue and then suddenly release this 5-pack. I don't know why. Maybe in the future, since we already have the Lost Galaxy 2-pack, we may see a future solo single pack of the Lost Galaxy Red Ranger. That's one thing to think about. Another thing, people have been asking online as to where is the Savage Sword. I believe Hasbro's mindset in putting out this set is that these are the Psycho Rangers that you've seen in Power Rangers in Space. They are not the later versions of themselves when they appeared in the 2-part episode To the 10th Power. How would Hasbro bring upon the Savage Sword to us? Maybe release a 2-pack with both Lost Galaxy Pink and In Space Pink together with said Savage Sword. That's something to look forward to. But all in all, these figures are great. Now, I do have a few problems with a few of my figures. Let's start with Psycho Pink. Psycho Pink is very loose in most of her joints, or parts really. Let's look at her head. Her head is actually, you know, it's not tight at all, and it feels like the inside of the ball jointed head is a bit more space than every other of the Psycho Rangers. Also, her hands, they can't really, you know, stay in place. The joints are quite loose, if you can see that correctly. And I've only taken it out to pose and do the recordings, and Psycho Pink was already like that. Other few problems would be the paint chipping out of the box, or, you know, paint can get chipped very easily if you pose them a bit too hard or if you move them a bit too hard. Some of these figures, the joints, they're a bit hard to articulate, probably because they may or may not be fresh out of the factory, and then you may have bits of plastic stuck in the joints, so then you can't really bend it a certain way. The most common factor among all of these figures is the arms. The arms, they can't really lift up properly. What I mean about the arms not being able to be lifted up properly, let's go with Psycho Blue. Let's hope he doesn't knock anyone down. Perfect. Now, here, that's as far as he can go, but I have a feeling that he can go even higher. Almost all of the male figures, they have that exact problem. For the girls, let's say for Psycho Yellow, one of her arms, it can lift up higher, while the other one can't. So I think we can actually solve these issues if I were to use a blow dryer, or, you know, dip them in some hot water, loosen up the joints, that way you can articulate them properly. Other than that, yeah, that's basically it. Closing thoughts. Well, I gotta give credit where credit is due. Hasbro, thank you so much for giving us these amazing figures. For as long as I can remember, the whole fan base have been asking and requesting for a Psycho Ranger team, and you guys have done it. You guys have given us a full Psycho Ranger team, and upcoming soon you're gonna be releasing the Psycho Green figure as well. Hopefully, or maybe you guys might be releasing the Psycho Silver. So for my current subscribers, thank you for supporting me ever since I posted my first Legacy Wars video. I am trying something new. Toy reviews has been my main goal for the channel. So for anyone else watching this, if you like what you see, leave a like down below, leave a comment, let me know what you think. And if you want to see more of these type of videos, you can subscribe to my channel. Yeah, thank you so much for watching. This is KID, I'm the man, and I'll see you guys next time.